I feel bad for the people that have to encounter the Karens in public, but you know what? I'm happy for those who choose to record it because that is their sacrifice for our gain. We get some hilarious Karen clips of Karens doing absolutely stupid things. Here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. Here we got a Kevin who's calling the reception of the unit that he lives in this car parking is existing in. I'm not 100% sure he's calling. Someone who's got authority of this area as the basic premises of it. Over two adults who are playing Pokemon Go and are in the parking lot.
Oh, it's Haley.
I'm sorry, I got one.
Oh, you're good.
One more to go.
I don't know who they are. They seem like kids that are just hanging out in the parking lot.
Kids, we're 30.
I'm 35.
Can you
35,
please? Wow,
man.
cool. You're kids.
Hey, listen, I drive a Subaru, and I respect the Subaru.
Right now.
Harassing. Never seen this in person. This is great. It's weird. Oh, it's a male Karen.
Can you please get them out of the parking lot? I'm not going to ask again.
Ooh.
Okay, Haley?
908.
Okay, so if someone can drive over here to the parking lot, I'd really appreciate it.
2491.
Okay, is that happening now?
And then my name is Ryan. R-Y.
My name is Ryan. That's
No way.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Well, don't
Nice
figure it
name.
out. Just get someone out here, okay?
Yeah, we'll join that Discord.
You know what? I don't appreciate these people that are in the parking lot hanging around my car, okay? So get someone out here now, okay?
This is great.
Sorry about your kids.
Oh,
Yeah, I apologize.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're leaving, man.
I'd have to put a bit of a wager on guessing that the reception that he just caught probably deal with him very often, considering how aggressive he was about two people just being here on their phones. I guess it can be a little bit weird to see that, but at the same time, like, wouldn't you want to query what they're up to? Like, why are they here? And if they do, just say, like, yeah, I'm just playing Pokemon Go, don't worry about me, I'm just doing my own thing, don't worry about it. It's just like, especially how aggressive he was talking to the guy over the phone, like, just... I don't think that's how any ordinary person would treat someone, just in any regular sense, especially if you want them to help you in any way, especially in a situation where apparently there's people in the parking lot that look suspicious, and considering that he has to go on about it multiple times to try and get them to do something about it, I have a funny feeling that he's cried wolf multiple times beforehand. In this video, we've got a crazy ex-girlfriend who does not know when to actually give up or doesn't understand the word no.
Ignoring me. Hello, bro. What did I do? Hello, bro. What the?
You can get away from my car.
I can't hear you.
Thank you.
I can't hear you. What did I do to you?
I'm not opening the door.
to
She
you?
can hear me perfectly
I can't
fine.
hear you.
She can hear me
Okay,
perfectly
I can't
fine.
hear you. Bro, please, can you come back? Can you please come back? I don't know why you left me. Can you please come back? Yeah, use it.
Y'all see
My
why.
daughter's getting taken away from me because of you.
Because
You're
of
making
me.
me go. Open the door before the police get called. Why are you doing this? What the is wrong with you, bro? Bro, what's wrong with you, bro? Talk. What's wrong with you? What did I do? Hello! He's calling the police. Bro, what did I do? What the did I do to you? I think I'm gonna get you just how you got me. Can you come back?
I genuinely feel really bad for the guy in the car, like genuinely speaking, because I just can't imagine what it's like to go through dealing with it, like being in a relationship with this person for whatever length of time it was, and then having to go to the point where you have to break up with them, and this is now what they're doing afterwards. I genuinely... It would not be fun in any sane degree. Like, the emotions would be wild. And the fact that she just doesn't get why what happens happen. Wow. In this clip, we have a teacher who is unable to handle students continuously poking away at them at a class. Like, they really have lost their sanity here. Let's just watch a clip.
Hey, it's okay, Uncle Bear, just calm down.
No! Get over here! You're going to SSC now!
I don't want to be around you.
No!
Your veins are popping out of your skull, my boy.
You are getting to SSC now!
Bro, chill out, my guy.
Where is... Actually, I give up.
Word. I've been done that. That really hurt me, though. That hurt my feelings, and my heart, and my head. Wait.
Can I get some sort of admin in my room to take Nathaniel? I just can't do it. He's really gotten me.
Bro, you shoved me against the table.
Thank you.
Look, I understand it. Young kids, especially ones who aren't a fan of people of authoritative voices, will be, what's the word for it? Oh, little shits. They will be complete and utter little shits towards you, and you've just got to have the mental stability to be able to handle them being little shits towards you. It's gonna happen. It happens when you're to young kids. It happens to the people who are getting into their teens. Heck, I saw this happen like once or twice in like my final years of high school, where you have just that person who was just a complete and utter shithead for no particular reason except for he just decided to be that day. It's just how people are, and as a teacher you've got to be able to withstand dealing with people who act like that and not allow that to break you like it indeed has done to this man here. I genuinely think if he's unable to handle whatever has happened here, he probably shouldn't be a teacher, because I can guarantee you this will happen again with another kid who just happens to act in a very similar manner. And the kid claims that the teacher shoved him against the table, which I doubt, because the amount of trouble you can get in is absolutely ridiculous. So I doubt that happened, but hey, it might have, and that would be a bit wild to say the least. But I'm just gonna go off of the fact that the kids are just being complete and utter asshole towards the teacher, and the teacher just couldn't handle it. So the story of this clip goes is that this is a school bus in the area that is owned by the guy whose family who's currently driving the bus itself, and according to the mother here, his kid is continuously bullied by said driver, and so she decided to take the matter into her own hands when it comes to the situation. Here's a clip.
So I know you and your family own the bus company, and that's why you're allowed to abuse kids on a daily basis. But what I'm trying to figure out is, why does a grown man feel the need to bully children? Is it because they have their whole lives ahead of them and you've got a year or two at best? Is it because they have a bright future ahead of them and when you're gone, nobody's going to remember you? What exactly is the problem? No, I'd like to know, though, why you feel the need to bully my son on a daily basis. I'm his mother, and I feel that you have a right. I have a right for an explanation. I've already spoken to the school. You're pulling away. I'm still on the bus.
I'm still on the bus.
Are you kidding me? This is the way you're going to do things? But you can't roll while I'm still on the bus.
Actually disgusting behavior. It's like, oh, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna drive off. It's like, he clearly just has no care in the world for anything to do with the situation. And yeah, the mother did throw a couple of insults his way, which, I mean, depending on your own opinion, you can say whether that's deserved or not. But in this case, it's clear the old guy just wants to shit on that kid for some weird, unexplainable reason, for some, I don't know, we don't know why, he just does it because he does, so that's just what it is. But another weirdly interesting thing to this situation is that it has already been brought up to the school, apparently, according to the mother here. Wouldn't you think the school actually would do something about this? Actually, no. There's probably a bit of a deal going on between the school and the company that runs these buses, and because this guy is a part of the family that owns the bus company, he's probably just going to be able to get off scot-free with this entire thing, effectively, regardless of what happens, because, yeah, you can get rid of me, but then we also won't do school buses for your school anymore. Tough titties type mess. And it's just really unfortunate that people are horrible like this. Here we watch as yet another angry Karen is screaming at the top of her lungs at a random person inside of a Walgreens, because that is perfectly normal behavior.
This is the way we talk. You can handle it. You can handle it.
I can handle it.
Okay.
I want to give me.
Okay.
I don't appreciate
All right.
it.
Well, I don't appreciate it either.
I don't appreciate
I'm
it.
treating you the way you treated me.
Baloney.
Okay. Are you Christian? Are you Christian? Do you believe in God? Then learn the Bible. Learn the explosive of these 40-ass people. In this neighborhood, in this life, they go to church and look at him. Justin! Justin, get the hell out! Get the hell out! Get the hell out! Get the hell out!
What are you gonna do?
I'm telling you to get the hell out! Afuera! Afuera! Out! Out, you pig!
I applaud the person who was getting yelled at here for standing her ground at the end of that clip, just like going, oh, what if I don't? What if I don't leave? What then? And I just love how the Karen's got no response except for to continue to repeat what she was already saying, which doesn't really mean anything at that point, because she's clearly shown that you don't actually, you got no power over her and you haven't changed your tune or anything along those lines, so whoopsie daisies. So prior to this clip, this single mother who's been living in this apartment complex for quite a while now had to deal with the owner who came in to confront her about the quote-unquote people that she was having coming over to her apartment complex. Anyway, after standing up for herself, a few hours later, the owner of the apartment complex decides to come back and, well, threaten to evict her. Here are the results of that.
I'm what? No, what am I? Because she knows that you're wrong for that. What am I? Because you came to knock on my door.
I'm really tenant, is what you are.
That's funny.
And if this is the game you want to play, we can play it.
I haven't played any games. You came and knocked on my door to talk about another tenant. No, because you know you're wrong, and she knows you're wrong.
Let's all be nice.
I have been calm. I have been nice to you all.
You can go live with him for all I care. If that's what you want to do,
okay,
then have it.
All right, buddy.
You can go live with
You're just mad because the way you run your place is a joke.
I just told you, dumbass, that I'm not the one doing anything.
Keep it up. Come on. Give me everything you want, baby. No, because it's a joke.
Go, Dan. Go. Let me take care of this. Let me take care
You're
of
not scary.
You're on my list.
Go.
Cool. You're not scary. I've done nothing wrong,
You just want
buddy.
people quit, Dan. Dan, quit.
I've done nothing wrong.
I'm not saying you did do anything wrong.
But I'm on
coming
your
out of here
list.
as a common
I'm on your
courtesy,
list.
and
I'm
you're
on
running
your
your
list.
mouth.
Because you all take everybody's personal information and talk to everyone else about it. Do you not?
What person?
I'm not here.
You had no reason, but
I'm not managing the place.
Dan, you had no reason to come and knock on my door.
I think he just wanted to
I
make
did it
sure
as a
that
courtesy.
guy
You
didn't
don't have to
come.
speak for him.
I'm not.
I get it. I know you're the more calmer
I'm
one. You can
speaking.
get your
You're
hand
not
out of my
listening.
face.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
one
told
thing.
you.
That
Told you.
Go. Let me talk to him.
because you're not going to put your hands in my face.
Go. Let's be nice. Go.
I don't know what trash you think you are.
I'm not. I'm not trash babe.
No,
I'll
Dan.
fix it for you real quick.
Clearly, the owner of the apartments showed his true colors in this situation. I've got ultimately no words for this one. I'm going to assume the other person is maybe the guy's partner or wife in this situation, and she wants to actually deal with this mess peacefully and figure out what's actually happening, whilst the husband is being a bit unruly. Funny that, seeing that he's claimed the tenant's the one being unruly when he's the one doing it. Good on you, buddy. You're making the world go round really well there, aren't you? So hopefully after the door was closed and the owner just got booted out by potentially his partner, hopefully the situation was solved beyond there, but at the same time it probably wasn't, considering how he was acting. He probably came back later or was held this as a form of grudge against this person for the foreseeable future. Here we watch an argument between the customer and who's currently leaving the hotel, as well as one of the staff members here who just charged her $20 because apparently the towels that were provided to her are currently in a state of where the property was effectively destroyed and is now unusable. Yeah, just watch the clip.
you provide towels, I'm gonna use them.
What do you want to do? You can climb.
I know I can. I know I can.
No, we have to charge you.
No, you
damage the property. You cannot.
If you want me to damage your property,
that's a damage.
I could damage your property, my girl. I could definitely do that. That would be no problem whatsoever. But you're not going to tell me that I cannot use towels that a hotel provide.
You cannot threaten me, man. You threatening me now. You're damaging my property. I'm calling.
I'm the. Who you calling? You can call Jesus. You can call whoever. I don't give. But you can't tell me that I can't use towels that you provided.
Yes, ma'am. I need an assistant here, please, immediately. That roofing.
You're going to need Jesus when I'm finished. No, I'm not threatening you. You stole my money. You stole my money. You stole my money.
Yeah, they're listening to you.
You stole my money.
Please. I need somebody here.
Okay, are you at the front desk?
Yes, I am here, and I have a mad person here.
Tell her why I'm mad. Because you're telling me that I cannot use the towels that your hotel provide. How dumb is a box of rocks? $20 you stole from me because I used towels that your hotel provided?
We provide not to lose.
I didn't lose it. Bitch, they all up there.
No, they're not. They're not washable.
I don't give a damn if there was or wasn't.
That means
see, but the $20 that you took from me, I make 30 times that in a day. In a day. So you, your raggedy ass hotel, and them $20.
Please don't ever show up.
Girl, you.
Please, ma'am.
Girl, you.
Ma'am, don't use that.
You.
For $20, you crying.
You, because you stole it. You stole it. You're sitting here telling me that I can't use towels that your hotel provided.
I have many questions, and I think it all stems with the simple question of what the actual did you do to those towels? You claim you use them as towels, you use the towels as you would use towels, but according to the lady here, and probably the person who had to discover this problem, they're unwashable, they're unusable. Genuine question, what the did you do to them? Like, I can't imagine the state those towels need to be in it to be deemed unwashable. Like, legitimately. It's just... I don't even know how to answer that. Like, again, that is assuming that the person behind the counter is dead on it, that it is legitimately the towels are unwashable in the current state that they are. They're pretty much gonna have to be thrown out. And that's why they're charging her $20 for it. And I can get why she's mad, but genuinely speaking, if the towels are unwashable, I question what in the world she did to them to cause that to occur. And maybe that is a fair and reasonable $20. I don't know. To those of you who've just watched this clip with me and have some very big questions that can have many uncomfortable answers, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Here we have an angry DoorDasher who is taking out his anger on one of the servers at the restaurant.
Stop! Cause I'm about to run it. I'm about to run it. I'm about to run it.
Why you didn't?
So what's up?
Now you talking.
No, you said you want to take it outside. What's up? We can do it right here.
I'm waiting on you.
I'm waiting on you.
I ain't got.
I know what's up. I'm telling you about yourself. That's ghetto. And it's sad. Every time we come up here, it's lackluster customer service. And it shouldn't be like that. Every time. And you get offended because somebody checking you on it? Boy, good day.
Yeah, good.
Out of here. You ain't valid, though. You're not valid. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Boy, good day.
Yeah, good day. Yeah.
Now, the story is claimed to be that this DoorDasher came to pick up an order that had already been picked up by some other DoorDasher, so he took his anger out on the server. That's the apparent story. Whether there's a truth or not is another question that remains to be seen, but a very interesting interaction to say the least, and I honestly hope that the guy did actually leave, because I've seen instances like this where the people say they're leaving, but in reality they go outside and wait or hang around until it's time for you to leave work, and then they get you then. So I hope that didn't happen. I hope the guy genuinely just moved on with his day. So the person behind the camera here was going out to a all-you-can-eat restaurant, and well, after she paid, she walked up towards the all-you-can-eat and spotted some cockroaches crawling around in the food. And well, she decided to go for a refund and also make it clear that this is happening by telling the people at the register about it.
I'm literally telling you there are cockroaches crawling on the okra, and you're not gonna do anything. You're a restaurant, and there are people eating here, and cockroaches are crawling on your buffet. There you go. And you're not gonna stop them from eating. You're just gonna let them keep eating the okra. That roaches, that was, I mean, I don't get that. She's right there. Just want my money back. You didn't even tell anyone. That's what's baffling me. You didn't tell them so they could stop people from eating the okra. That's not important. You're supposed to stop them from eating okra that roaches are crawling in. Ma'am, I just told you that, and you still haven't went over there and stopped anybody. Ma'am, there are roaches crawling in the okra. I mean, I don't get it. Why do you act like this is not important?
I'm here to talk to you.
Just give me my money. It's not about talking to me. It's about the fact that you ain't stopped nobody from eating the okra. There are roaches in your okra, ma'am.
I understand. She just came to come home.
Why isn't she stopping them? It doesn't matter when she calls you. Why hasn't she walked around there herself and pulled the okra? Because that's where that's where the two roaches were crawling. But there are several people who have ate since then.
Ma'am, I am sorry, but I came here as soon as I could.
No worries.
As soon as you told me, I came over here.
No worries. So my money is returned? All right, thank you. Let's go.
Thank you, Nancy.
Why is that not important? It baffles me.
All-you-can-eat restaurants are a double-edged sword for this exact reason, as well as many others. I don't know how you guys feel about all-you-can-eat restaurants. I think they're a really cool thing in concept, but 9 times out of 10, a majority of places that attempt to execute on that idea tend to fail miserably, either because the quality of the food is just garbage and just tastes horrible, or they aren't really good with cleanliness standards and don't really keep up with things that occur. For example, in this clip where where apparently a cockroach was walking around the food at the restaurant there, which in and of itself is a huge problem that can be taken elsewhere, and that is definitely something that I hope was done in this situation here. But there's also other issues at all-you-can-eat restaurants. First off, kids, they commonly will just move spoons around, do stupid things, and cross food around like a madman, like it's nobody's business, doing completely ridiculous things. Ultimately, I'm not too much of a fan of all-you-can-eat restaurants, but hey, it's cool. This next one is interesting to say the least. So, going off of the history here, apparently this guy has an issue with the child protection services of the local area who continuously come to his place to annoy him for various little issues that, in the grand scheme of things, don't seem to matter that much. This time around, it's apparently he made a threat to a judge in a family court, and now they've come here to talk about it, which is interesting to say the least, because if he's made a genuine threat to a judge, wouldn't the police be getting involved at this point or something along these lines? Like, just watch the clip.
So I'm here today.
What's your name?
My name's Jessie.
And what's your name, ma'am?
Martine.
What's your last name? Woodrow. And what's your last name? Kamo.
Yeah, I'll give you my card.
Sure, I'd love it.
So we received concerns that, I mean, it's been a while now. I tried to reach you by phone, but I'm not sure if I have.
I'm not contracting with you.
Okay. So the concerns we received is that you have threatened a family court judge.
You already here for that? You haven't came back. Amber went and spoke with you guys about that.
Yeah, so I never
we have an
spoke with
audio
you.
recording of that when she spoke of that, so I'm completely aware. If there was any issues, the police would show up.
Okay, but
but
police
nothing.
are involved.
But nothing.
Yeah.
But nothing.
Right. So I'm
you
concerned
are.
that your mental health.
My mental health is fine. I did a mental health assessment. It came back all good. You're not a mental health professional.
Okay. Are you okay with us having access to that?
No. No. It's sealed by the courts.
Okay.
So go ask the judge.
Okay, but
Go ask the judge.
what reason would you have to threaten a family court judge?
Did I?
I'm trying to speak to you.
Did
about
I?
it.
Did I threaten them?
Yes, you did. That's why I'm here.
Well, then they can come, the police can come and they can charge me and I'll go in front of a judge and we'll deal with it in the proper terms because you have no jurisdiction to talk about any of that.
Okay. Is Amber here?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
Okay. Have Amber call me.
No, I'm not relaying any mess. I'm not contracting with you whatsoever.
Okay.
I have no obligation to, no right to. You have no right to come back to my home. This is on notice.
But if we
both
have
of you.
concerns for a child, we have every right to come
not
back to your
care.
home.
I do not care. I've asked you to leave how many times now and you're still on my property.
Yes, but we get new concerns.
I do
and
not
here we are
care.
to
I
address
do
them.
not care.
Okay.
I do not care.
The reason why I'm here today.
I don't care about why you're here.
I tried contacting you by phone.
I do not care.
Okay, but you won't return my phone calls. and that's
No,
why
I
I'm
haven't
here today.
received any voicemails, nothing from you.
Can we get a number for
No.
you? Okay. Well,
No.
then how am I supposed to?
I don't have to contract with you.
Okay. Well, when there's concerns for a
No,
child.
I don't care about your concerns. My spouse is an early childhood educator. She knows how to take care of a child. She knows when a child is in danger better than you guys because if we can look at the statistics that they teach you guys in your school and how many kids go through the cracks that you guys off with your jobs. So don't tell me you know what's best. Most of you don't. Do you have a kid? Do you have a kid?
You don't have to answer that.
Exactly, because you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about the situation. If you have nothing, you have no idea. You are ignorant.
Okay.
You are completely
So why don't you
ignorant.
tell me?
Because I have no need to contract with you.
Okay.
Anything I say to you could be used against me because you are corrupt. Does that make sense? You construe and twist everything anybody ever says to you guys and you use it against them because you are a corrupt organization that you guys paid to go work for.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad.
I guess our reason for being here today
Is
obviously
nothing, is stupid, is
some concerns
ignorance,
with your mental
is
health.
ignorance. You have nothing to say about my mental health. I already dealt
We
with
have
that.
an entire file
No, you don't.
concerns
It's
with your mental
closed. And then I had a report. So why don't you look in that little file and find my report where the assessor was like, he's totally okay. Just because I don't align with your point of views doesn't make me mentally unhealthy.
But the fact that you're
Get it?
threatening to kill a family
Did
court
I?
judge.
Did I?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Send me the recordings and we'll see. Because like I said, you and your bosses construe everything and twist everything your own little way.
How am I supposed to send you the recordings if you won't give me your phone number?
I don't know. Figure it out. It's through the courts. If the courts really had that big of an issue, they give it to you.
Okay.
If you had so much authority and so much power, you would get it.
I have access to the recordings.
Then go get it.
And do what? Come here,
Read
so you
it.
yell at me to get
Read
off the
it.
property?
Get off the property. I've said it how many times?
Okay.
Read it and they will say, I am totally 1000% mentally healthy.
Okay.
And you don't get to assess that. Just because I don't want to talk to you how you want to be talked to doesn't make me mentally unhealthy. Because I have opinions that you don't necessarily agree with doesn't make me mentally unhealthy. It makes me a human being.
But when you threaten to
Did I?
while you
Did
have
I?
a child in
Nobody
your care,
threatened that.
that
You're
speaks to your mental
misconstruing things and you're twisting words. Nobody said that. You're a liar. You're a liar because if I did, it would be threats, right? And then an RCMP officer months and months ago when I actually made that voicemail would have came and talked to me then. So you have no authority. If you think you do, here you go. Arrest me for threats on a
arrest
judge.
people.
So get the off my house, off my property.
You don't need
Carry
to do
on.
that.
Carry on. Carry on. I'm not touching you. Carry on. Off my property. Right now, you can walk a little bit quicker. A little quicker. See this portion right here?
If you'd like to...
You're under warning now.
Listen. if
No,
you'd like
you
to
listen to me. You're at my house. You're under warning now that if you breach this threshold ever again,
that one was genuinely a lot to just digest and think about because, well, overall, I think I'm more on the side of the person behind the camera here because it does seem like that the Child Protection Service workers are just are not exactly like it seems to be an interesting situation to have to go out to the house to deal with, and you apparently called them by phone several times, but when the guy claims he doesn't have any voicemails or anything from them, she's like, okay, can we have your number then so we can actually call your number? Is this them saying that they didn't actually do the calling, or or maybe they don't have the right phone number? Like, what's up there? It just seems interesting to say the least. Like, there could be some things happening around this guy that we're not aware of within this clip that might cause CPS to be more active in dealing with his family, but I wouldn't be like, it wouldn't make sense that when it comes to someone apparently threatening a judge, that maybe not the I don't know, the police would come and deal with that situation or talk to him about it, as well as like say that he's not mentally okay because he's not quite doing exactly what you believe he should be doing, also just isn't fair either. And then I don't know, it's just multiple layers of a lot. Like, I don't know, I'm just a guy in Australia just watching silly clips on the internet. I don't know. What are your thoughts though? You might have some more information on this or more thoughts to digest. Let me know in the comments down below. I always read them, even if I don't respond that often. I do read most of the comments that appear on this channel.